Good morning, Northwest time is 6:52. It's time for your morning sprint.
Mark Peterson is following this foggy morning for us.
But we first go to our sports team live in Boise, where the Zags tip off against UNC Greensboro in just a few hours.
Derek and Robin, 9 days ago, the Zags walked off the floor in Las Vegas as WCC champions. Now they finally get to play another basketball game. They get UNC Greensboro at 10:30 this morning. Alyssa Charleston and I will have you covered all morning long throughout the game on Facebook and Twitter as we'll give you the mood inside Taco Bell Arena as the NCAA tournament is finally here for 2018.
Country and here at home, thousands of students walked out of class yesterday to call for safer schools and safer lives. The walkouts generally lasted about 17 minutes to mark each of the Parkland victims.
There's a large turnout at Lewis and Clark High School where hundreds of students flooded the school's front staircase and sidewalk holding signs and chanting for change. At Gonzaga Prep, an assembly to address gun violence and school safety where some students registered to vote. And another assembly at Coeur d'Alene High School where some students spent the 17-minute walkout signing letters to Congress.
Not far from the Coeur d'Alene High School, a crowd was gathered at the Kootenai County Fairgrounds yesterday morning in counter-protest supporting the Second Amendment. Organizers for that event said they respect the students' right to free speech, but that the Second Amendment is under attack and needs to be defended.
In a powerful moment at Freeman High School as a small group of students stood in the rain to remember both the 17 students killed in Parkland and Sam Strahan, the young man shot and killed 6 months ago in the shooting there at Freeman. They stood outside for 18 minutes, one for each Parkland victim and 1 extra minute for Sam.
All right, we're sitting at 35 degrees right now. We do have some fog to the north, a light fog onto the South Hill. We're seeing this system continue to push out. That means tomorrow it'll be sunshine, but this afternoon we can see a little bit of cloud cover coming in and more showers that are expected into the areas of the Palouse. And an errant shower around our neck of the woods wouldn't be out of the question. Otherwise, things are looking pretty good. We'll have more coming up in a little bit. Right now, Carol?
Project Beauty Share, a local nonprofit that puts items like personal hygiene products and beauty products in the hands of needy women in our area, is launching their first national campaign today, Beauty Wishes. It brings together YouTube sensation Taylor, 5 major cities, and 4 major beauty companies to empower homeless women around the country by providing them with essential items like shampoo to help them work towards self-sufficiency.
Looking ahead today, you're invited to give your opinion on the future of Sprague Avenue. The city is holding an open house for business and property owners in the area to give input on a possible redevelopment project. It's tonight from 4:30 to 6:30 at the Pride Prep Charter School, and it's focused on the area between Bernard and Scott in the South University District. Some things being considered are reconfiguring lanes, adding bike lanes, and improving the landscape by adding things like new lighting and new signals. If you can't make it, an online survey should be available soon. We'll post that to KXLY.com.
At a shakeup at Spokane City Hall yesterday, Spokane City Planning Director Lisa Key was fired. Her position eliminated when the city's departments were realigned. The city said there were 3 department heads overseeing 5 departments. Now there are 2. City Council President Ben Stuckert told a spokesman review, though, that it's a blow to the morale of our whole planning department.
It's the end of the road for Toys R Us. The iconic toy retailer plans to close or sell off its remaining U.S. stores. That includes the Spokane Valley location and the Babies R Us location in North Spokane. News comes 6 months after the company filed for bankruptcy.
Spokane Fire Department says an 80-year-old Spokane Valley man suffered second-degree burns to his forehead and knees in a fire yesterday, and that a home oxygen system may be to blame. Firefighters warn the oxygen system should never be used around an open flame.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, new information about a Navy fighter jet that went down off the coast of the Florida Keys. Both men inside were killed when they ejected from the F-18.
And you could be due for a big payday if you've bought a Snuggie. All because the Federal Trade Commission says their ads were misleading. We have a Seahawks one in our house.
See, look at you.
We need KXLY ones right here when it's so cold in the mornings.
Outside, it's a pretty good commute. You see the fog is lifted. Things are looking pretty good. If you're up into the Deer Park area and north towards Colville, you have a little more fog out there. 48 for our high today, 52 for Friday with sunshine. 48 on Saturday, of course, St. Patrick's Day. We're going to have a chance of some showers into the afternoon or evening hours. Warmer next week, low 50s, nice.
All right.
Yes,
and we're
indeed.
ready for low productivity all around the inland Northwest. Zags tipping off in about 3.5 hours. Get those brackets filled out if you haven't done it already.
Work hard just until 10, and then afterwards.
Then
You'll be
go
fine.
Zags.
Long,